We are somewhere I've never been, the White Mountains of Arizona, and we are up. It is getting a little chilly, although at least it's sunny out. It's 7:15 in the morning. All right, well, we have parked. There's a lot of different ways up. There's the West Baldy Trail, there's the East Baldy Trail. For some reason, I parked at this Gobbledone campground, and this will connect with the East Baldy Trail, which isn't too far from here. So you can see here, you can take the West Baldy Trailhead or the East Baldy Trailhead. This one's slightly shorter, but for some reason I started here instead of here. East Baldy might have been shorter. Anyway, there's bears. So this is pretty mellow. I think we were just in forest and meadows and stuff, and got a little over 2,000 feet to gain up to the ridge. So half mile in, we have a creek crossing, and I think this is the East Baldy Trail that we are meeting up with. It's beautiful forest hiking, and we are entering the Mount Baldy Wilderness. So there's Mount Baldy and there's Baldy Peak. This gorgeous scenery, this creek meandering through the meadow. We're just following along. It's a great trail too. I mean, this would be great for trail running. It's just so far out of the way. It's about 4 hours from home. Pretty remote out here for sure. So we've switched back. We've hit sort of some rocky formations, which are pretty cool. And we've just climbed a little bit on some switchbacky type terrain, and just up a little higher in the woods now. But I'd imagine we're not going to have lines of sight for a while up to the high peaks. But we're probably, I don't know, 3 miles in maybe? Let's see. No, check that. We haven't been going for that long. 2.5 miles in maybe. Well, we've popped through a little notch, and I think you're getting some views maybe to one of the higher peaks. I'm not sure. Might be that one. Unsure. And now we're in this rocky wonderland. We got a little bit of wind, which is nice because it's getting a little warm. So probably around 3 miles in, if I had to guess. You know, probably gained 800-900 feet. Not a ton, maybe 1,000. Well, there's quite a few downed trees to contend with in some of these areas, which is fine, I guess. Oh man. Whew. Some of them are a little hard to step over. We are approaching, we just had a little flat section. We're gonna start switching back up near Mount Thomas, which is over 11,000 feet in its own right. All right, we've reached a little saddle, and I think, so Mount Thomas is up here, but we're gonna wrap around it here. And actually, we're actually gonna get to a higher saddle, it appears. All right, so that's Mount Thomas up there. We've hit kind of the upper saddle. It'd be a mess with all this dry fall to go off trail to bag that. So, I don't know if that's gonna happen. But now we're bending right, we're gaining this ridge somewhere. and then going up this ridge. So we're getting closer to the ridge. We're probably 6 miles in, if I had to guess. All right, so we've hit the ridge. West Baldy Trailhead that way. We came from the East Baldy Trailhead, and we're gonna continue up here. Just gotta remember to come back. So we're like 6.6 in. I think we're at about 11,000 feet. So this is all forested. I was hoping it would get bare, but someone made a comment that you never actually get above tree line. It's pretty up here. White Mountains. It's been a while since I've been over 11,000 feet. I couldn't even tell you the last time. I'm assuming it was sometime over the summer when I typically do high peaks, but not sure. Look at this mega cairn. So we appear to have topped out on something. Woo! See where we're at? Not quite actually to the Mount Baldy, but impressive cairn nonetheless. But yeah, we got to keep going on the ridge, so we will continue a little bit more. Awesome up here though. Look at these views up on the ridge. Got some views, and the weather's perfect. I thought maybe it'd be too cold. Not at all. There's like no wind. It's probably, I don't know, 45. And there's the high point in front of us, Baldy Peak. Unfortunately, we had to drop a little bit off Mount Baldy, so we'll have some vert to gain. Not that big of a deal, but and I feel like I'm meandering way off trail here. Trail sort of disappeared. Final push here. Nope, there was some good trail. Pretty magical up here. Baldy Peak. Spectacular. So that's Mount Baldy. Forest forever. Nice lakes. High peaks out there. Awesome. Gonna have a snack, drink some electrolytes, and then we're on the bare rock section. You can see the trail, the dirt trail picks up over there. Woo! This probably signifies about halfway down, I would venture, but haven't looked at the map. Just trying to cruise, make good time. There's some cloud cover now, which makes it feel better. It's warm in the sun. We're just winding down in the forest. Probably have, I don't know, at least 1.5 miles left to the car. We just hit the 4-hour mark round trip, so not moving super great, but this will end up being, I don't know, 4:15 or something, which isn't awful. So just getting back into the swing of things, and I've been running most of the way down. All right, so we're running through this meadow. I think somewhere there's a split, because I don't think I was on this before. I think I was on a trail up there. I remember distinctly hitting a junction up there by that somewhere. There's a person up there. And saying, do I go high or low? And I went high. And I was up in the trees looking at the meadow from above. So I think I took the low route without even realizing. I didn't even see where to cut up. So it's all good. But yeah, we get to experience the meadow. And probably got about a mile back to the car. Alright, we've made it back to the creek crossing. Going a different route. Means we got half mile to the car. So I'll be home in about 5 minutes. Let's get it. Oh, the car's still here, and I'm the only one. Yippee! That'll do it for Baldy Peak, Baldy Mountain, Mount Baldy, 12:07. So 4 hours 23 minutes, or 4 hours 22 minutes. Yeah, whatever. Pretty under 4 if I was a little fresher. So might be my only time in the White Mountains, but it was good to bag some of them.